Hello, Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad you're here. Today I made 10 cards with some really yummy card toppers and papers. And this is the giveaway card for my video today. So please stay tuned if you would like to have a chance to win this card. So let's get started. So for today's cards, I use this Stamperia Junk Journal book. It's called Candy Christmas, and it has background stickers, cutouts, and 16 pages altogether. You can already see from the cover that this is an absolutely gorgeous looking book. I really like the ephemera books that you can buy on Amazon, and I have a few in my stash. And here this is the Winter Whimsy, and then there is another ephemera book. This is by Martha. And you know, these ephemera books, they have a lot of pieces in there that you can fuzzy cut. So they're so gorgeous, and I don't mind fuzzy cutting, so I use these, but you can see you cut them out and they have pretty background papers as well. This one here is a little bit, has more pages in there, and it's got beautiful background pages, and then it's got all these elements that you can cut out and use for your card making or journals. So you really gotta love fuzzy cutting. And if you don't like fuzzy cutting, and I know not everybody is into cutting out elements, then this book will be a surprise to you, because you don't have to cut anything. Everything is already pre-cut for you. So let's take a look, and that's why this is so unique, and I absolutely love it. And the artwork is just gorgeous. So the inside cover is a piece of cardstock. So this is cardstock quality. You can make card blanks with it. Here is another, let me just move out a little bit. Okay, here's another cardstock piece, and then it is double-sided, so you can see the background here. Look at this delicious candy village here. How cute is that? Again, cardstock. So next, here is a page of stickers, and all you have to do is peel them off. And look at all the gorgeous embellishments, the cookies and the cupcakes and the candy and the little gingerbread men and some greetings too. Absolutely, yeah, yummy. Here is a second page of gorgeous stickers. Just look at this cookie here. Isn't it just perfect to eat right now? I tell you, I wanted to get my apron out and start my Christmas cookie making. So here, the next page is now die cuts. So these are die cut, and the gorgeous thing is they are embellished on both sides. So there is no back side. And this is really nice, because see this little elf here? So you could use the elf looking in this direction, or once you take it out, the elf can look in the other direction. So that is absolutely great if you want your cards, you know, arranged with different directions, but also not just for cards, so you can make a garland with it, or any other, like a spinner card, where you would need the back side as well as the front side. And look at the artwork. Isn't that the most gorgeous little snowman here? The gingerbread man. Look at the gingerbread house. It's just gorgeous. And up here is, let's see if we can get Santa in here. There he is. Look at Santa. And a snow globe. Okay, so then there is another page, also die cut. So all you have to do is push it out. And here you have gingerbread trees. You got beautiful tags. Just gorgeous. And again, the back side, same thing. The only difference Here on some of the embellishments, like this cookie heart, it has Hello Santa, and when you turn it over, it is blank. So you don't have to use the embellishments. Then you have another piece of cardstock, but those are just cards, and these you do cut apart, but these are straight lines, and you can put them straight into your paper cutter. And you have postcard size, and you also have these the ETC card size. If you don't like that, you have a beautiful gingerbread colored background here. Here is another piece of cardstock with gorgeous sky and pink clouds. On the back side, some sprinkles. Here is another page of this is a page of 2 more pages of stickers. Look at the beautiful balloons, hot air balloons, so wonderful. More stickers, more cards to cut apart, or if you don't like it, you have the back side that you could journal on. Here's another page of cardstock. Look how beautiful that is. Then you have die cut numbers if you like to make advent calendars from 1 to 24. On the back, they're just cookies. So you could use them as cookies if you don't want to use them as an advent calendar. Here is another die cut page with gorgeous elements like this beautiful snowman here, a little bigger. Here it says Merry Christmas, let it snow, and when you turn it over, it is blank. So either way will work. Here you have all the greetings. On the back it's blank, so you could stamp them yourself. Then you have a page of just empty snow globes that you could fill with any of the stickers to make wonderful snow globes. On the back you have this gorgeous paper with candy cane. Then we also have some functional pieces in here. You would need to cut these. These are pockets and little envelopes, and all in the gingerbread baking candy theme. If you don't like it, you have this wafer background here. And then on the back cover, you have another beautiful paper or cardstock, I should say, with candy cane and gift packages. So here we go. These are 16 wonderful, yummy pages. I made 10 cards and a couple of extra projects. So let's get started. So for all cards, I used my own card blanks. I then used the background paper from this booklet, and of course all the embellishments. I just arranged them on my card. Some of the embellishments I put on, because these are cardstock embellishments, so I added some foam to the back so it has a little bit of dimension. I added stickers, because when you have these yummy cookies here, you do want to have the icing sparkle, and then the occasional blink piece. But other than that, it's just composing these beautiful candy land themes. So here is my first card. This is gorgeous gingerbread house, gingerbread tree. I love these clouds. So look at this moon here. Delicious. You would just want to bite into it. Here, my next card. I also inked the edges with my gingerbread ink. So this is a brownish ink. Let's see. This comes from Simon Says Stamp, and it's called Gingerbread, and I absolutely love this color. And that's what I used here on my cards. And then look at this hot air balloon. How wonderful. And then look at that cute little gingerbread man coming down here on a parachute. Absolutely gorgeous. See that? I fell in love with this little guy. There is a cute airplane here, also made out of cookie dough. And then everything is iced beautifully, and then you get extra snowflakes in there. And of course, I love the colors. I like the blues, I like the pinks. It is so delicious. Here I made snow globe, so you can see the snow globe is empty, and then the trees are already there, but then I added this cute, super adorable snowman into that snow globe. And a pink cloud here, warm hugs. Isn't it gorgeous? And just one piece of sticker border here to give it a little bit of more bling on there. But you can see that the icing on all the embellishments look delicious if you put some stickles on there. But there is more. Here is this wonderful Santa, and look how cute he is, and he has his eye on that cookie up here. And of course there is this gingerbread tree. I used one of the cards, I gave him bling. So I think these cards with this booklet would be wonderful to take on a vacation if you do go on maybe a pre-Christmas vacation, because all you need is glue and card blanks. That's it. And then you can make these cards. And I think this would be also wonderful to make cards with kids. I know they would love the embellishments. But even as an adult, I fell in love with this artwork. And I wouldn't mind getting a card like that. But of course, especially if you craft with the little ones, I think they would really appreciate a booklet where they can just take out any of these embellishments and drop them on a card and make gorgeous cards, because there are so many beautiful embellishments in there. So here is my Santa ho ho ho. My next one's got this gorgeous train, and here I have this card stock that had the Merry Christmas with this gingerbread airplane here. I added a couple of those hot air balloons like they're taking off, and down here is this gingerbread train. Look at that, and the smoke is coming out of the chimneys here. Here is a cookie. And this was just a strip that I cut off the paper here so it fits my blank card. And then I just added a little bit, these little lines here just to mimic that this train is on the rails. And then a couple of snowflakes. Let's see, here is my giveaway card for this video, and isn't that yummy? Look at that wonderful candy cake here. It says Happy Holidays. This is a square card, 5 inches. It will come with the matching envelope. And if you would like to have a chance to win this card, please be a visible subscriber to my channel. Leave me a comment, and I would appreciate a thumbs up. But a comment would do, as long as you are a subscriber. You're gonna get into the drawing next Saturday, and I will announce the winner on my YouTube channel. So please make sure you come back and check the announcements. And I think this card is absolutely gorgeous. Look at all the beautiful elements on this cake. And the inside is just white. And oh, I added some foiled golden cardstocks and matted it so it has an extra little bit of bling. And they even got the sugar candy flowers here. So yummy. For this card, I used the Hunky Dory Festive Edge card blank. This one here is with the gingerbread man. Now these are almost sold out. If you like them, you need to be quick. There are 8 cards in the pack with 4 different edges. There is the holly, you got the Christmas gifts, you got snowflakes, and then of course here's the gingerbread. They come pre-folded, they come with matching envelopes, and then since they are cut off these carrier sheets, all you have to do is push out these little elements that were left behind, but this should be pretty quickly. And then what I have done is I have inked the edges here with this gingerbread ink and gave those gingerbread men, little faces with stickles. And then, of course, for my card, I used this gorgeous wafer background here, a couple of those ATC cards. Here is this absolutely cute gingerbread man with a pink scarf and a pink hat. And there is Merry Christmas, a pretzel. And the only other thing I added is a couple of glitter borders. These are super cute, these cards. There are 6 3/4 inches square, and again they come with matching envelopes. So here is this yummy card. Of course, you can also make regular A2 size cards, and that's what I have done here. I used this cardstock. This is like a seafoam, seafoam I would call it, collar. I cut it myself, and then made this card, added this gorgeous background. Look at that candy village, and then this little elf here with the present, sweet and cozy. Inked it a little bit and added stickles, and only the elf and the sentiment are on paper, on foam pads. Here is the second one, same size, and I used one of the cut aparts, 2 of the gorgeous, these are the stickers, 2 of the gorgeous cookie tree stickers, a present, a lollipop, a love heart cookie here, and then lots of little stars and snowflakes, sweet Christmas. So even the background paper is from the pad. So everything is from the pad again, other than my stickles, the bling, and my card blanks. When I saw this yummy gingerbread house and the way it is laid out, and I found it again on the cardstock in the booklet right here, I had to make a slimline card. So what I have used is I used this part from this cardstock as my layer on my card. The card itself also comes from the book, and it comes here in the back. So I use this cardstock for my slimline card blank, and then I added this gorgeous, let me find it, this gorgeous house, and here it is, because it is the same size. So now I had all the ingredients to make this pretty slimline card. So here is my panel, there is the house layered on the printed piece. I added a couple of those pink clouds here. I cut off the cloud so it kind of flies off. There's this yummy moon cookie, home sweet home. How matching, how perfect is a home sweet home. A couple of these candy sugar trees here, the candy cane, and then even the inside looks so pretty. Of course, I added a writing panel here so that you have a place where you can write your message, and then of course the back is also very pretty. Here I use this envelope. So these for the slimline cards, these envelope you can get at Amazon in different colors. So I think this came out so cute, and I absolutely adore this yummy fairy tale candy gingerbread house. And of course stickles make it all glittery. Then I had these little strips left over, and of course lots and lots of stickers. So I made these cute magnetic bookmarks. And this is how they work. You have a strip of paper left over, and this is from the inside cover of the booklet. And then you add a magnet here, a magnet there. I covered this up and then they click together. So this is how it looks like. You can see this is the inside, the outside cover. This is actually the inside, and I will cover this up, but you do need small little magnets here. But it's important when you buy magnets, and I got these off Amazon, and I'm going to link them below, that you buy pairs. Because if you don't buy pairs, then they don't go together, right? So you will find lots and lots of magnets, but they're just single ones, so that you can put a magnet, for example, on this embellishment here, and then you couldn't put it on a refrigerator, for example. But if you want them to pair, you need to buy pairs. So let me link that below. And I think these make cute little presents, and you can package them if you want to. Here I covered them up with the stickers that came in the pack. But that's a great idea, I think, to use up any scraps, and especially if you have such cute stickers in there. And you can make them all sizes. So these were all, let me see, these were all 1 3/4 inches, but then I had a bigger piece here. This one here is 2 1/4 inch. But same thing, you have the inside, left and right. Here are my magnets. I covered it again with stickers, and then I embellished the front. And I think these are so cute when you have then a piece of cardstock, or let's say you have a book. Here they meet and they mark then the page of the booklet, for example. And what I have just found out, that this card that I showed you earlier, I forgot to show you the inside, because this is a pop-up card. And it has actually warm hugs as a pop-up in there. And these are by Photoplay and available in my shop. The mechanism is in there. All you have to do is glue it together. So yeah, so this card has a little inside in there. But just showing again how this works. So let's say you have your book page, and then you just edit, and there we go, it matches, and then it sits there. And these are pretty flat. So yeah, I think these make cute little stocking stuffers, especially if you go ahead and package them nicely. I made 10 cards today with this beautiful junk journal Candy Christmas by Stamperia, and I would really like to find out how you like this booklet, because I am sure they will come out with something other than Christmas. This booklet is currently available in my shop, but if you like these booklets, then I will get more as soon as they come out with them, of course. I also made some bookmarks with the leftover paper and embellishments. And don't forget that there is this giveaway card. So please leave me a comment and give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it if you share this video with your crafty friends and family. And I will announce the winner next Saturday on my channel. So thank you very much for spending time with me today. I hope you found some inspiration. Please stay or get well. Happy crafting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.